Hello Pisces, welcome to Maslow Tarot. This is a reading for the 16th through the 22nd. I had to take a little break, stage the energy, because I've been doing a lot of readings today. All right, so let's get you a card for the week. And thank you so much if you've liked and subscribed. You can hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload readings or when I go live. All right, so for Pisces, please, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. For Pisces, I'm also Pisces. Pisces, Aries cusp, 0 degrees. Right. 10 of Cups. Ooh. You could be feeling on top of the world right now, or you just need to realize that you have a really strong foundation that's going in the direction of wish fulfillment here. That is wonderful. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Old Faithful here. All right, for Pisces, see what energy you're bringing into the week for the 16th and the 22nd. I feel like there's so many different things swirling around. All right, for Pisces, what is the energy you're bringing in to this coming week? I'm getting like a drained feeling. You could have had a really good conversation about logically moving forward with something that has been on your mind and has been frustrating. Ooh. In the past, it looks like you said no, or an opportunity was rejected, right? The conversation could have been about motivation, action, anger, and not feeling the love, but still moving forward in the long-term objective here. All right, so for this week, so there was a coldness. I feel like things might start to de-thaw or thaw. A hard decision was on the table, but you're keeping yourself busy to avoid making the decision, or it's not something you have the propensity to deal with at this moment. It feels like a retrospective look at why you've been frustrated, why you've been angry. Hey Sandy, how you doing? Kind of like I'm getting like an irked feeling. And then looking logically at it instead of sitting in the feelings. And I think that we get to that point as Pisces when it's reared its head too many times. And we know right away. I feel like when our anger, our emotions are because of our environment rather than coming from within, or at least the ones who are on the path of healing and learning about themselves. So I think right here, you're logically taking mind. You're on a long journey. There's going to be ups and downs. We have the Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups in reverse. It's not very fulfilling. You're feeling drained emotionally, not really feeling motivated to keep moving forward. But this coming week, you're going to be so busy that the decision doesn't necessarily come to the forefront. So let's see what happens. Patience. I know we love that word. But it looks like you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I get mother energy off of this card. Like feeling like your mother, or like wow, I acted like my mother right there. You could have some moments like that, realizing that you're part of this dynamic and that it's good to be patient with others instead of piling on the negative, because we're paying so clear attention to it. It's easy to start tacking on reasons why, and also taking control. With the Emperor, we have an Aries connection. You could have a lot of Aries in your chart. It's looking at Temperance like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like we should just light the town on fire. And then Temperance is like, just give it a minute. playing with the energies, it feels like. And when it comes to patience, I feel like Pisces has the ability to be extremely patient, but they're observational and still preparing. Chariot in reverse. So there's a block on this movement forward, on this long-term journey. And I think that this block needs to be corrected before it can even continue. I think it has to do with your feeling of motivation, passion, creativity. Like, are you free to be yourself? Are you free to let your freak flag fly? Is your cup being fulfilled, or are you constantly draining it because you're filling other people's cups? It might even be a within situation where you need to refocus your energies more towards yourself instead of being so open to hear about other people's problems, to where it just kind of gets overwhelming and all you can do right now is focus on the physical things in front of you so that you don't have to really look at all the water that's accumulating around you. Because this is really heavy energy these days with everything going on in the world, everything going on in the politics, fights everywhere, conflict everywhere. And it's like peace and happiness seems so easy if we really look at it, but it's like frustrating because it's just not collectively easy, because everybody's at different levels of healing. So being patient, putting on your passionate wings of patience. Something about doctors. You might need to go to the doctor or take some time to self-heal. Sunshine. You might need to spend some time in sunshine. If you live in a cold climate, it might be time to get outside and ground and really feel the sun on your face, to re-energize you. Maybe go to the store, buy some flowers, or pick some flowers, put them in your house to give you that little spark of happiness and creativity. And take control only of what you can. And I think that's connected to the emotional aspect, in that you can't control how other people feel, obviously, but you can control how you show up in their world. On this journey forward, it is frustrating when things aren't moving forward the way that you wanted them to. Might be due to car trouble, or someone's just totally not seeing all of the options. They're just one-track minded is what I'm getting. It's like we're working on something really big here, but we're not seeing both sides. We're not seeing each other's sides. And we're coming from totally opposite perspectives, that it's really easy to just surrender and see the other person's perspective. It doesn't mean that we have to believe in it. It doesn't mean that we have to submit to it. It just means that if we're able to communicate about these, then we can move forward, knowing that that's what we're rolling with. All right, what else for next week? What is this? All right. Page of Swords in reverse. Technology could be bothering you at this time. Could be having some issues with technology, or you could be receiving, waiting for a message that isn't coming in this week. And this also feels avoidant, like avoiding certain conversations or thoughts. Queen of Wands. Again, you could have Aries in your chart. Yeah, leadership energy. It could be waiting on employment or school. Queen of Pentacles, all these queens. Regarding money, stability. So everything seems like it's working out financially, but it hasn't evolved yet to be kind of like stable. This is the card of tradition, so you could be doing life differently than other people would expect you to do it. This could be van life. This could be a different religion, you know, witchcraft. This could also be not quite yet mastering a certain position. So it's time to go back to the Page of Swords and relearn or acquire new skills, strengthen and hone the skills you do have, so that you appear as a master, as somebody who has proficiently, proficiently proven their abilities. So I think that that's kind of what you're worried about now, or what you're focused on, is upgrading yourself when it comes to this movement forward. It's like I can't make moves until I'm seen as the Hierophant, because I have these people judging me and making the decisions about my applications, about, you know, where I stand in the world as far as like my craft. Just, it feels like a whole lot of judgment. So there's a lot of uncertainty that you're dealing with. And we can be extremely imaginative. So be wary of that. Like, things may not be as they appear. And depending on your mood at the time, who you're around at the time, the energies that you're feeling could not even be yours and could be totally skewing what you physically see. So it's good to tap into yourself to feel what's behind the illusion. Feel your way through it. All right, let's get you a rune for the week. But 10 of Cups, Pisces. Just remember that. That's your card for the week. So this long-term goal looks like you're heading towards the dream. And I don't mean that sarcastically. Could be getting some money this week. I got inheritance, but like, it doesn't have to be money. It could just be something that means of value to you. All right, rune for Pisces, please. Gibbo. Ooh, and my favorite, Kanaz. You got 2. Gebo and Kanaz. So Gebo is a gift, right? Symbolizes an exchange, balance, generosity, partnership, and relationships. So as much as it's a gift you are receiving, it is something that you're giving out as well. So almost like transaction, but more of the exchange of it. Even receiving a gift is a gift to the other person, because it's like, okay, thank you. Like, it's an exchange. And then they receive that karma from that. So this could be a time of great exchange. Maybe favors. Gibo or Gebo, I don't know. It's easy to remember because it's just an X. So think of the wrapping, and then how it has a ribbon on the side and it's wrapped in a ribbon. It's an X, and on the top it's a bow. I don't know. And then Kanaz is my favorite rune of all time. It means torch, or that's the word meaning, and then it symbolizes vision, creativity, inspiration, improvement, and vitality. So by torch, it's kind of like the fire that melts the iron. And it takes effort. So it's kind of like from a blacksmith's point of view, it's like you're putting all this effort, all this blood, sweat, and tears into something that shows heart. It shows effort. And whatever you put your effort in will light the way to the future. With the torch, it's kind of like a flashlight. The flashlight is your heart. I don't know. And then the following through: creativity, inspiration, vision, improvement, and vitality. So this is moving through. This is your sword in the darkness, which is the light of the flashlight. So it's kind of your way of seeing through, is whatever fires your heart to wake up every morning and actually do something. Whatever finally gives you the energy to change your situation or to make a different choice. That's Kanaz. These are your runes for the week. You might develop an inspiration this week, receive a gift, feel the need to give somebody a gift. You could feel moments of extreme happiness or satisfaction, or get a really clear vision of what you want. And it feels more possible than ever before, or closer. So this feels more of like an energy in the air of getting more aligned with your goals through the Kanaz. Interesting. I love it. I hope I fall into that category. Feels like it. I resonate. Okay, so let's get you some, of course, Sandy, have a good one. Confirmation cards, oracles. Oof. To see what might you be needing to hear for the week as far as confirmation? If you came here with a specific question, these could resonate. Doesn't have to go with the reading. Gracefully aging. That's pretty. It reminds me of tiger stripes, if you know what I mean. Humor. Right? Being able to smile. Gracefully aging. Are you one of those people that like walks around constantly like scowling, so now you have like lines on your mouth that literally are permanent frowns? That's when it's like, okay, we need to lighten up a bit. But I don't feel like this is you, right? If it is, we need to have a talk. You probably just need some extra love. So it says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And I feel like that's kind of like the inner child coming out to show that like that's true wisdom. It's not, I'm smarter than everybody. It's more of like, hey, I can still enjoy life as if I'm a small child and see things as the beautiful, brand new thing that it is. Growth. Growth has been a huge word for a lot of people. A lot of signs this week. So we're having some huge growth moments. You're probably able to laugh at things that you weren't able to laugh at before. And you're probably realizing it this week. Gracefully aging, realizing that you're turning into the person that you're okay with, that you're happy with. And I think that's really peaceful. Because if we were like, okay, when I was a kid, I thought this would be me, but so this is good. If this is confirmation that you're on the right path, I am happy to hear it. Otherwise, it could just provide some perspective. Then we have blame. This feels like a spotlight. I accept responsibility for my well-being. I feel like this is like, I don't blame anybody. I'm doing what I need to do. Accepting the things, like after looking through what we've aged through, it's like in the end, it's like we're grown past the blame stage. We're not here to blame our parents for anything. We're not here to blame our sisters or our brothers. It's like we're taking full responsibility. And in order to do that, sometimes we gotta eliminate people from our life. Sometimes we just have to laugh. I don't know. It's kind of cliche, but it is a thing. All right, well, I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please like and subscribe. Hit the bell if you want notifications for further readings. And check out the Etsy shop. There's some reading options there for you, personal readings, and some candles. Thank you so much. Have a good one.